lordship were at leisure, I should impart a thing to you from his majesty.
I will receive it, sir, with all diligence and spirit. I pray you put your bonnet to his right use. 'Tis for the head.
I thank your lordship. It is very hot.
No, believe me, it is very, very cold. The wind is northerly.
It is indifferent cold, my lord, indeed.
But yet methinks it is very sultry and hot for my complexion.
Exceedingly, my lord, it is very sultry, as 'twere I cannot tell how. But, my lord, his majesty bade me signify to you that he has laid a great wager on your head. Sir, this is the matter.
I beseech you, remember.
Nay, good my lord, for mine ease, in good faith. Sir, here is newly come to court Laertes. Believe me, an absolute gentleman, full of most excellent differences, of very soft society and great showing. Indeed, to speak feelingly of him, he is the card or calendar of gentry, for you will find in him the continent of what part a gentleman would see.
Sir, his definement suffers no perdition in you. Though I know to divide him inventorially would dizzy the arithmetic of memory, and yet but yaw neither in respect of his quick sale. But in the verity of extolment, I take him to be a soul of such dearth and rareness, that as to make true diction of him, his symbol is his mirror, and who else should trace him? His umbrage, nothing more.
Your lordship speaks most infallibly of him.
The consonancy, sir? Why do we wrap the gentleman in our more rawer breath?
Sir?
Is it not possible to understand in another tongue? You will do it, sir, really.
What imports the nomination of this gentleman?
Of Laertes?
His purse is empty already. All his golden words are spent.
Of him, sir.
I know you are not ignorant.
I dare not confess to that, lest I should compare with him excellence. But, sir, to know a man well were to know himself.
You are not ignorant of what excellence Laertes is.
I dare not confess to that, lest I should compare with him in excellence. But, sir, to know a man well were to know himself.
I mean, sir, for his weapon, but in the imputation laid on him by them, in his meed he's unfellowed.
What's his weapon?
Rapier and dagger.
That's two of his weapons, but, well.
The king, sir, hath wagered with him 6 Barbary horses, against the which he has impawned, as I take it, 6 French rapiers and poniards, with their signs and girdle hangers, and so. 3 of the carriages, in faith, are very dear to fancy, very responsive to the hills, most delicate carriages, and of very liberal conceit.
What call you the carriages?
I knew you must be edified by the margin error you had done.
The carriages, sir, are the hangers.
The phrase would be more germane to the matter if we could carry cannon by our sides. But I would it were be hangers till then. But on, 6 Barbary horses against 6 French swords, their signs, and 3 liberal conceited carriages. It's the French against the Danish. Why is this all impawned, as you call it?
The king, sir, hath laid that in a dozen passes between yourself and him, he shall not exceed you 3 hits. He hath laid on 12 for 9, and it would come to immediate trial if your lordship would vouchsafe the answer.
How if I answer no?
I mean, my lord, the opposition of your person in trial.
Sir, I will walk here in the hall. If it please his majesty, it is the breathing time of day with me. Let the foils be brought, the gentleman willing, and the king hold his purpose. I will win for him I can. If not, I gain nothing but my shame and the odd hits.
Shall I redeliver you e'en so?
In everything, after what flourish your nature will.
I commend my duty to your lordship.
Yours. He does well.
Show you the wager.
Very well, my lord. Your grace hath laid the odds on the weaker side.
I do not fear it. I have seen you both, but since he is bettered, we have therefore odds.
This is too heavy. Let me see another.
This likes me well. These foils have all a wink.
Aye, my good lord.
Set me the stoops of wine upon that table. If Hamlet give the first your second hit, or quit in answer of the third exchange, let all the battlements their ordnance fire. The king shall drink to Hamlet's better breath, and in the cup an onion shall he throw, richer than that which 4 successive kings in Denmark's crown have worn. Give me the cup. Let the kettle to the trumpet speak, the trumpet to the cannoneers, the cannons to heaven, the heavens to earth. Now the king dunks to Hamlet. Come, begin. And you, the judges, bear a wary eye.
Come on, sir.
Come, my lord.
1, no, judgment.
A hit, a very palpable hit.
Well, again.
Stay, give me drink. Hamlet, this pearl is thine. Here's to thy health. Give him the cup.
spout first. Set it by a while. Come. Another hit. What say you?
A touch, I do confess.
Son shall win.
He's fat and scant of breath. Here, Hamlet, take my napkin. Rub thy brows. The queen carouses to thy fortune, Hamlet.
Gertrude, do not drink.
I will, my lord. I pray you pardon me.
Poison cup. It's too late.
I dare not drink yet, madam. By and by.
Let me wipe thy face.
My lord, I'll hit him now.
I do not think it.
And yet 'tis almost against my conscience.
Come for the third Laertes, you do but dally. I pray you pass with your best violence. I'm afeard you make a wanton of me.
Say you so? Come on.
Nothing, neither way.
How about you now?
Nay, come again.
To the queen now, ho!
Lead on both sides. How is it, my lord?
How is Laertes?
Why is it woodcock to mine own friend Osric? Unjustly killed with mine own treachery.
How does the queen?
She swoons and even bleeds.
No, the drink! The drink! Dear Hamlet, the drink! I am poisoned!
If aught of war wonder cease your search.
This quarry cries on havoc! Oh, proud death! What feast is toward in thine eternal cell? That thou so many princes at a shot, so bloodily hast struck.
The sight is dismal, and our affairs from England come too late. The ears are senseless that should give us hearing, to tell him his commandment is fulfilled, that Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead. Where should we have our thanks?
Not from his mouth. Had it the ability of life to thank you. He never gave commandment for their death. But since so jump upon the bloody question, you from the Polack wars and you from England are here arrived, give order that these bodies high in a stage be put to the view. And let me speak to the yet unknowing world how these things came about. You shall hear of carnal, bloody, and unnatural acts, of deaths put on by forced cause, and in this upshot purposes mistook. Fallen on the inventor says, all this can I truly deliver.
Let us haste to hear it, and call the noblest to the audience. For me, with sorrow I embrace my fortune.
Of this I shall have also cause to speak. And from his mouth whose voice will draw on more. But let the same be presently performed, even when men's minds are wild, lest more mischance on plots and errors happen.
Let four captains bear Hamlet like a soldier to the stage, for he was likely, had he been put on, to have proved most royally. And for his passage, the soldiers' music and the rites of war speak loudly for him. Take up the bodies! Such a sight as this becomes the field, but here shows much amiss. Go, bid the soldiers shoot.